Guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's going to be time to sell Tesla. Not because I want to short it, but because Jim Cramer just says that it's going to $2 to $3 trillion eventually. Again, all jokes aside, for those that do not know, Jim Cramer is the host of Mad Money, and he just has a notorious track record that anytime he says buy something, it's a time that you should sell it, or anytime that he says sell something, it's time to buy it. Now he's saying that Tesla's just getting started and that's going to be worth $2 to $3 trillion, which again, hinting on, okay, maybe it might be time to sell because Jim Cramer is saying to buy. Nonetheless, I'm a huge Elon fanboy, no question about that. And based off of everything that Elon has planned, yes, he thinks that it's eventually going to be one of the most valuable companies that's publicly traded and therefore exceeding a $3 trillion market cap. I think I heard him say like $10 trillion is what he sees Tesla to be worth when he has the Optimus robot. But I kind of want to break down what we've learned recently about Tesla. So sit back, relax. I hope that you learned something new. And if you do, please consider dropping a thumbs up and subscribing. And I'm all over the place. So I did a little bit of digging and I wanted just to see the growth that Tesla has experienced in the past 2 weeks, right? The past 16 days, Tesla has gone from $212 per share to highs of $328. And for those that do not know, that is a over 50% ROI. Right now, Tesla sits at a $1 trillion market cap. Now it's one of the big T's. Amazing, right? But then it really got me to do a little bit more digging. I wanted to feel really bad about myself. I wanted to feel really poor. And I was like, okay, well, I know Elon owns, a good chunk of Tesla. He's not like one of those CEOs or founders that own like a little sliver. No, he owns like over 20%. That was like the way that he renegotiated that he wouldn't leave Tesla with all the executives. So to my understanding, when I looked at this, $304 billion. My boy Elon is not playing checkers. He's playing chess, man. Now my joke is, I ruined it. I didn't deliver it appropriately. But you guys get what I'm saying, dude. Elon didn't have to back up any presidential campaign, right? Any presidential candidate. He donated $132 million to President Trump, and he was the second largest donor. There was like this investor that donated $150 million, according to this public record file. But I was like, man, like Elon's going all in on Trump. And if you actually learn a little bit more about Elon's contribution and his like strategy with the Trump campaign, do a little bit of digging. Like he was very calculated in what groups and in what states he was targeting to really turn it over. To my understanding, he had like over 100,000 Amish people that he facilitated a bus for so they can vote for the first time because he heard that they were so angered at the Biden administration because they started to regulate the way that they farmed. And he was like, it really didn't take much. It just took a little bit of digging and we facilitated the transport and, we brought them to the polls and they voted as they pleased, right? So to my understanding, that is what really convinced or turned Pennsylvania around in favor of the Republicans. So did Elon contribute or was he the sole reason on why Trump was elected? No, I wouldn't say the sole reason, but I would say that at least for me, and I can only speak for myself, I wasn't a big Trump fan. I think that we can all agree that, he's very extreme. He has a very loud personality. But man, having Elon as a part of your team, one of the greatest minds of our generation, again, I'm a huge Elon fanboy. So to know that he was partnering up with Trump and that he was going to be a part of that overall board, it was something that I thought was unique. It was different and I was really looking forward to it. And I guess we'll see in the next 4 years, hopefully. Again, not only does he put his money where his mouth is, but it's going to be very interesting to see the influence and impact that he has, not just with Tesla, not just with SpaceX, but now being a part of this administration. I think it's going to be very, very interesting, right? One of the most powerful and also one of the richest people or the richest person in the world at a $304 billion market cap. And again, I just wanted to feel really poor. I wanted to share it with you guys. He made about $100 billion in 16 days based off of this huge pump up, right? The robo-taxi event did not go according to plan. If you guys remember that, he reported earnings. Earnings were fine. Guidance was fine. but still, I guess the robo-taxi event just sent it on a downturn, and Tesla went from $264 per share all the way down to 216 or 212. But then all of a sudden, right, the Trump train came around, and dude, Elon made it print. He was making like $6.4 billion a day or something like that. Or 16.4. I'm not too sure the exact number. Nonetheless, absolutely killing it. You guys let me know down in the comments section what you think about Tesla. I think that it's personally very overbought. Again, you guys know how much it is that I love Elon, but all emotions aside, very overbought. Most of the market is. It's very bullish, so there's no break of pattern. But again, I hope that you have a plan of action that if this thing does begin to show signs of it tipping over and beginning to curl on back, that you just put yourself in a position in which that you can tolerate, right? So amazing work. Congratulations. Excited to follow up on Monday and capture this during our live trading session. And I hope to see you there. If you want to tune in into our live trading session, it's the second link in the description down below. And right now we're running a sale where you can join just for $1 a day is what it breaks down to. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. Second link in the description down below if you want to take advantage of that sale right now. Take care, team.